What's up, guys? Mason the Brock Henderson here, and this is The Flash, Season 3, Episode 17, Duet. So, if I'm being honest, I really was not looking forward to this episode because, frankly, I don't want to see them take time away from the incredible story they've got going on with The Flash to focus on Supergirl stuff when that show is awful. But for what it was enjoyable. The music was good, the singing was good, and the romance with Barry and Iris, as always, is touching. That being said, it still does involve Supergirl and Mon-El, and I guess just the fact that they were kind of comparing Barry and Iris to Kara and Mon-El is a little bit insulting. Oh yeah, they're on the same level as them, guys. No, they're not. The Flash writers have built this up for the past 2 seasons, and now that they're together and they've gone through so much, and now he's about to lose her possibly, this romance has been built up brilliantly. Just how they handled it, the brilliant writing, the chemistry that they have. Kara and Mon-El just hooked up a few episodes ago, and this was after they did that stereotypical, oh, they're arguing, so they must end up together, guys, because they hate each other, so they're gonna love each other in the end. It doesn't make sense, but for some reason they decided to go that way, and now they're treating it like it's just as big of a romance as Barry and Iris is, and it's not at all. However, it did fix one of the main plot holes I had from the Supergirl episode yesterday. Well, technically today's Wednesday, so on Monday. But it did fix one of the biggest plot holes I had, which is Kara gets upset with Mon-El for keeping a secret, but she overreacts, thereby showing why Mon-El kept the secret in the first place. Well, she realizes that in this episode, so it did fix that, which is kind of funny to me. Like, you end up on The Flash for one episode, and already the show is like, let's fix their relationship, because they don't know what they're doing over there. But yeah, all in all, it's what you expect. It's a musical, so it's going to be funny, it's going to be very cheesy, it's going to be a lot of romance, and it's not going to have anything to do with the main plot except for Barry and Iris. So, for what it was, for considering that it had nothing to do with the main plot, it was enjoyable. There were a lot of funny lines. I found myself laughing quite a bit. Just how many times Barry reacting to whoever this guy is, the guy that set this all up. Just some of his reactions were brilliant. The moment where he takes off his jacket, he's like, wait, why are you taking off your jacket? And throws it aside. Where'd it go? Some of it was really, really funny. And even, seeing Cisco and then also Wynn was there, and they're both singing, and then all of a sudden here comes Malcolm Merlin, and he's singing, and then all of a sudden Joe and Martin Stein are in there, and they're singing. All of that was pretty funny to witness. So it was funny, it was fun at times, and that final scene, it got to me. It did. If you did not tear up a little bit at that final scene, you have no heart. Because this, like I said, that is a romance, Barry and Iris, that has been done right. It has been done effectively, it feels real, it feels like the chemistry is just there. And so seeing what they've gone through and just that final number, Barry singing to her and then proposes again, but this time it's for real, it's not just for concern of the timeline. And God, it got it to me. I teared up a little bit, and it was touching. It was very touching. So all in all, I don't really, I could go into detail about some of this stuff, but all in all, it pretty much, if you think a musical on The Flash with Supergirl, you're going to get what you expect. It's on The Flash, so the writing's going to be better than it would be on Supergirl, where none of it would make sense. But it is a lot about romances and singing and having fun, and it is a very fun, funny episode, and that's about it. It's not emotionally like, oh, what's going to happen next, or oh, I can't believe this is going to happen, but, it gets Barry and Iris back together, Kara and Mon-El back together, which I don't really care about, but at least they're not going to, well, I say that, the show could still go back to doing that. Hopefully that means they're not going to do the whole, oh, are they going to get together, or aren't they, aren't they? I hate it whenever shows decide to do that, whenever they take an entire season, like they did in the first season with Jimmy and Kara, where it's like, ooh, are they going to get together or not? Ooh, what's it going to be? Ooh, they're hooking up with other people. What's going to happen? It looks like they finally just said, no, they're together. End of story. So thank goodness they managed to do that. Barry and Irish are back together, so that's good. I think that's about it, though, as far as I can tell. It was a little bit of a crossover between mainly the Flash and Supergirl, with Malcolm and Martin thrown in. I guess a couple other the jokes that worked were really funny for me. One was the Martin and Joe. All of a sudden, like, Iris is just like, fathers. I think Barry was like, fathers? You got a problem with that? I don't know. Just the thought of Joe and Martin being together. It's funny. Just the way they handled it. You got a problem with that? It was kind of funny. And then the other joke that really worked for me, that I really found funny, was just seeing, I guess because Wynn has talked about Cisco so much, like he really idolizes him because of what Cisco's done. And honestly, they are, for the most part, kind of similar characters. Wynn this season has changed a little bit from the first season, from the Wynn I knew. But seeing their personalities together would be interesting. So it's like they finally gave us what we wanted to see, Wynn and Cisco together, but at the same time they weren't really Wynn and Cisco, so it was almost like they kind of teased us with it. It's like, oh look, they're finally together, they're hanging out. But it's not really them, it's the characters in this world that's been created, so. But yeah, all in all, pretty average episode, just, it's what I expected. It's going to be a filler, it's a musical, but for what it was enjoyable. So that's about all I can ask for from this show. And honestly, going into it, I had no expectations at all. Well, no, I had low expectations, so they did better than that. So that's about all I can ask for. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. What did you like and dislike about this episode? Let me know. We can talk about and discuss all the good stuff. Leave a like and subscribe for future Flash reviews. I'll see you at the next one. Peace out.